Tell me, how many of y'all knew this?
He, Michael Evans, and writer Eric Monty began to develop Monty's The Black Family script, but they soon reached a creative impasse.
One note that I got every meeting was, you got to get rid of the father. A strong black man is not funny in a sitcom. And I was in the no, we got to have the father.
The actress agreed to star in The Black Family under one condition: the father had to stay in the script.
I introduced the black father to this country. There never had been one in the whole of the country. And I risked my job by saying I won't do it unless you give me a husband for my children.
Yo, what's happening, man? It's your boy Papa Dope. You already know what it is. And I try to tell people all the time, you cannot teach a man to be a man when there's no man present, no representation of a man or what a man looks like. And America has done a great job by hiding this mystery. So when you look at black men and, ain't shit and, all this scrutiny about black men, black this, black that, you gotta understand we grew up with no role model as a black man. Therefore, women grew up with no role model what a man lives and looks like. The thing about it is this: everybody monetizes our ignorance, right? Everybody make money off of us, right? Because we don't actually go after the root problem. We go after the effects of the root problem. We don't blame these TV shows and record labels and radio stations and TV stations of the fucked up narrative that they put out there for us, telling our story better than us, and they're in the position to do so. And I told y'all millions and millions of times, bro, if it ain't in you, it ain't coming at you. And they're making sure that it's not in you. Double salute, right? Double salute to Florida Edison, the mother of the show. And she just told you, she put her job on the line, which a lot of these motherfuckers ain't gonna do today. You have a lot of artists, you have a lot of actors, you have a lot of people in high positions that are not going to jeopardize their personal agendas and financial situations. In some cases, I can't blame them because we don't support each other, and that's another story. But a lot of them ain't gonna do what she did. Florida Evans made sure there was a father on the show. And why in the fuck Jewish, right? What his name? Norman Lear. First of all, why did he steal that story like they steal everything else? See, they got the network, they got the production and the money, but they don't have the real talent. Why would he want to tell our story better than us? Why wouldn't he want a black father there? See, that's a bigger agenda. When you get to the very, 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 very top, man, this shit ain't about no money. This shit about keeping us stupid, dumb, deaf, and blind, to keep us in the same predicament we've been in for over hundreds of years, bro. That's all this shit is about. Having that much control on how the world see us, on how we see ourselves, comes from these very people. You must understand, Hollywood ain't here for your entertainment. All this shit does is paint the perception that they want to be put out there. That's it. And I salute Florida Evans for that. Because like I said, there ain't a motherfucker today. And I said Kanye West did it. Yes, he did it. And I don't care about, he dated the Kardashians. And man, we are so fucked up and behind. We need anybody at that level of influence to explain to the world what's going on and who are the people who's doing it. I don't care about all that. I don't agree with everything Kanye West did or say. But the things I know we as people need to hear, I salute that. And again, there's a lot of motherfuckers that ain't gonna do it. I mean a lot. So you must understand, bro, they paint these pictures through television and radio and music, and we don't point our fingers at them. I've done videos of the pastors and the preachers always talking about these jitterbugs. Oh, they young thugs on the block. They slinging they iron and they toting they scrap. Who the fuck you think told them to do it? You think these children are stupid? They just programmed, nigga. They programmed. I don't understand, dog. I swear to God, for the life of me, I don't understand why people can't see that. You want to blame the victims. This is the wolf and the hunter. If a hunter put blood on a blade and tuck it in the ice, and if a wolf walk up and smell it and he start licking the blade, thinking he licking blood, but he cut himself and now he eating his own blood to the point he kills himself, and then the hunter walks up and get the wolf, how the fuck can you blame the wolf for being tricked for licking the blade in the first place? And this is what's happening in the black community. This is what's happening in the world. I don't motherfucking stand all how people could point the finger at the victim and never the motherfucker that put us in the situation we're in the first place. It just shows a lack of understanding, dog, when it comes to this shit. Like I say, man, these women ain't stupid, bro. They just been programmed to think that their ass is all they need to bring to the table. Society programs us, social norms program us, TV program us, radio, music. How you think they got rid of R&B? R&B ain't just R&B. R&B is music. When you know anything about music, or if you ever took music class, you know anything about notes and harmony, how these singers, the real singers, the boys, the men, the Patti LaBelle's, how they sung songs and that shit touched your soul. That was just energy aligning with your frequency. Why do you think you cry when you hear certain songs? Like this shit's got to be retaught and relearned. This ain't just music, my nigga. This ain't just music, bro. Listen to the song, listen to the build up, the bridge, and how it makes you feel. That's energy, bro. And they do this shit to us on all levels, just in the backwards way. Right now, music is on a negative energy. It's not on the right or the positive frequency. Right? And my thing is this, bro. Just you looking at this story with Norman Lear, a Jewish guy that was writing or took the credit for writing, okay? He took the credit from the guy that I just showed you in the video that said when he came to work every day, they had a note saying that he had to get rid of the father. Why would they want him to get rid of one of the most criticalest things that we need? And for like white people or any other people, because it ain't just white people that's racist against black people. I'm talking about all people, because even it's gonna go for black people. When you look at some of these situations that happens with you, of a black guy with to break in your car or cuss you out or anything that's, you know, can stem from being negative, you can damn near blame the motherfuckers that painted this picture. I'm a black man. I understand not having a black father. You can't tell me, bro. And I used to blame that shit on my father, but I see how the world lives now for myself. The black man's at the bottom of the totem pole. This is the Henry fucking Lynch letter, bro. Turn the old against the young, the light skin against the dark skin. Turn the men against the women. Oh, turn the women against the men. I'm sorry. And that way, turn the women against the men. And they've done it. They've done it. We're the only ones that will say, we don't need a man. We independent. Blah, blah, blah. Ain't your fault. You was just programmed to say that dumbass shit. It ain't your fault. I don't blame you as a black woman. You was programmed to hate black men, bro. You don't know no fucking better. And if you think you do, you must understand the world that you live in. If I took you and put you in an environment where women praised black men, and they got the praise back. When you greet a black man, you greet him as a king. You greet him as of hierarchy. You greet him. You kiss him on his forehead. You respect him. If you saw 100 or thousands of other women doing the same thing, then guess what you gonna do? You're gonna follow suit. Because that's how the energy works. If it's 10 couples out, and they out on a date or on a cruise or anything, if 9 couples of the men are feeding their wives, pulling out the chairs, kissing them and catering to them and locked in on them, guess what that 10th couple gonna do? They gonna lock the fuck in. They know that. You don't. But what if it's 100 motherfucker or 1,000 motherfucker always talking about bitches and hoes, fuck you hoes, even females calling each other hoes and bitches. Everybody calling y'all hoes and bitches. Y'all calling yourself hoes and bitches. Niggas shooting at each other. Niggas do. What you think other people gonna do? If you ride 9 shooters, guess what you gonna be? You gonna be the 10th shooter. birds of a feather flock to motherfucking together. They know that, you don't. So why would they put you in an environment that will help you strengthen? You got to be out your fucking mind as a people. So it's levels. Yeah, black people, we get it the worst, but as it goes up, white people get it. Black Cubans, Dominicans, Haitians, anybody who aren't of that bloodline, you gonna get it at some level. But if you think these people gonna put you in the environment, give you the education in their schools to overthrow them, or give you the right plans and what to do, what not to do to overthrow them, you done lost your fucking mind. Why do you think when you go to a bank, you're in a situation where you can't win? Cause you don't know shit. You have to learn. You have to play the game. That's why, like we've helped people with credit, and people be saying stuff like, "Oh, this." You think I don't like none of this shit neither. But let me show you how to win. Cause at some point, how can you blame them motherfuckers for doing us like this? If we gonna let them, how can you blame them? I'm just saying, man. At the end of the day, man, what I want y'all to take from this video is this, man. We are being attacked in a lot of ways, okay? A lot of ways. And I just showed you how they attack us off sitcoms that we used to watch as kids. Good Times, Sanford and Son. And we wasn't even knowing, dog, that these people was programming us with these TV networks. Programming us, channeling us, remote controlling us. You get it? Got it. So listen, man, don't fault yourself, man. I always tell people that, man. I used to fault people, I used to fault everything, but now I know why we fucked up. Now I know why we feel the way we feel about a lot of things. And we may feel like, oh, it's up to us to change. You're right. But when I tell you this, that shit is not easy. It's easily said than done, and this is why it doesn't happen often. It takes a special type of person who really knows something ain't right. Because when you engulfed in shit, bro, it's hard to get it off you. And when you sit in shit long enough, it stops stinking. It stops stinking. Understand that, okay? Listen, man, it's your boy Papa Duck, man. Put your comments on the bottom of this video. Like I say, we are a community. We're here to learn from each other. Like, comment, subscribe, and please share. Sharing is caring and it's free. Please, that's all I ask, man. Just share the video, bro. And put your comments, man. We're here to learn from each other, man. Like I say, I love all y'all. And I tell y'all the time, in order for you to be found, you must first be lost. All right? Let's get it together.